Luke, take us through the touchdown.
I mean, we've been repping it all week. So, I mean, he just had to, if it was the right look, then I was going to get the ball. So, I mean, just had to do my job, and he just put the ball up there, just hung right up there for me. So, I mean, it was pretty easy, pretty simple.
First career touchdown in your last career home game. How'd that feel for you after life gone through Clemson?
We got a home game.
Oh, shoot.
Next week.
Senior day, I guess.
Yeah, senior day. Nah, I mean, it's pretty cool, but I mean, you just do your job, and then coach always says, just wait for your opportunity. So, I mean, it's great, but I mean, as long as we win the game, that's all I really care about. But just be ready for your opportunity, and I was.
Do you think that really caught them by surprise? Because a lot of people consider you, such a good blocker that you're coming in to block rather than catch the ball.
Well, I mean, we've seen on film that they're susceptible to some stuff, and so I mean, we saw a couple clips on some film, and so we took a little bit from that from some other teams that they've played, and so we had our own little wrinkle for it, and I mean, it worked. So they fell for it. So.
Is it hard to get when you're that open and the ball's in the air that long? Is it hard to make that catch?
No, I mean, honestly, in the moment, it felt pretty fast. It was just like turn, catch, score. So, I mean, it didn't seem like anything crazy.
So, coaches obviously talk about waiting for your opportunity. I mean, have you been wanting to do something like that?
No, I mean, at the end of the day, you want to make a difference. I mean, like, no matter what your role is. I mean, whether you're on the sidelines, whether you're on the field, whether it's special teams, offense, whatever. I mean, whatever your role is, you embrace it and you do the job. And then if you continue to do your job well, I mean, maybe more opportunities come your way. But, I mean, it's all about just doing your job, doing what you're asked to do, and then doing it to the best of your ability, and that's all it's about.
Luke, what's the significance of Senior Day to you? You just said it's not the last home game, but it is Senior Day. What's the significance to you?
I mean, I think the 26 guys know that it's coming to an end, and that we've got one more left. I mean, I know it's weird that we still have another home game, but to have like all the emotion and to run down the hill on your own for the first time, and you finally get to see everything, and it's a moment to take everything in, and you just feel all the emotion from the fans, from all the other players that are there for you, that you've been playing with the whole season. And I mean, it's just the emotions more than anything else are what get you.
Y'all won a 10th game tonight, 12th straight year, remarkable streak. You had to overcome a lot to keep that going, the shortened COVID season, and then last year with all the injuries. How much pride do y'all take as players in keeping that streak alive?
I mean, we go into each game trying to win. I mean, if we don't, then that's wild. But, I mean, we're trying to win every single game, and we've always had a simple formula to do it. And, I mean, we've had that formula ever since Coach has been in charge. And, I mean, we always follow that. And if we just follow the rules and follow the game plan and follow the formula to win and everything like that, then everything will fall into place, and we'll have opportunities at the end of the day to win a game. And so far, we've been able to do that ever since 2011. And I mean, it's a great feeling. I mean, 12 straight is only 3 teams have done that in the history of college football. So I mean, it's a huge win, but I mean, we've still got a few more.
What was Coach Swinney's message to the offense when he gathered everybody out there in the fourth quarter?
I mean, just be who we are. I mean, we know what we can do. We know that we can play very well. We know that we can make plays. So, I mean, we just got to trust ourselves, and we just got to do our jobs. It's as simple as that, just making sure that we do our job over and over and over and don't grow weary of doing that.
Up next, it's the game against USC. Just describe how important this rivalry game is coming up next.
Well, I mean, I'm from South Carolina, so I mean, personally, it means a lot to me. It means a lot every year, because I know for whatever reason they don't like us. But I mean, for us, I mean, it's our last game. It's more importantly, it's 41 at home next week for a chance to have that, which is even more special. It's 8 in a row to go against South Carolina if we can win next week, which is monumentous. But at the end of the day, it's just doing your job, and I mean, playing to win, playing for each other. But being from the state, it just means a little bit more.
9 touchdowns for the tight ends this season. How much of a difference has Coach Richardson made with the tight ends?
I mean, we've grown. We've grown over, I mean, ever since January, changing coaches with Coach E and now Coach Richardson. But he's been able to bring a different perspective and different way of teaching, different style and everything. So we've been able to pick up on that. We've embraced that, and we've been putting opportunities to make plays. And fortunately, we've been able to do that 9 times.
To put the time in that you put into this program, what did it mean to score on senior day for you?
Honestly, it's just doing your job. I get like the senior day thing, like more so that's pregame and leading up to the whole week before. But when you get into the game, you just want to do your job and make plays. And if catching the ball is the job on that specific play, then so be it. You got to catch the ball. But I mean, it's no different than any other play. I mean, other than the score. But you just have to wait for your opportunity, and it's an opportunity to help the offense in that way. So you take advantage of it. That's all it is.
Growing up in this state, when did you realize that the rivalry meant as much as it did? And is it a clean rivalry? Or do you think sometimes some hatred in it?
No, I mean, I think it's a great rivalry. I mean, it's the second oldest rivalry, I believe, in college football. So, I mean, there's a lot of history and there's a lot of passion. And, I mean, it's two teams from the same state who have always wanted to be the best in the state. And Coach has always said, it's a season of its own. And so you've got to embody that mindset, and it's a one-game season, one-game mentality, and you just got to give everything you have. I mean, just for the program. I mean, for the win, for the state, because people, like fans all across, are looking at these teams, whether you're a South Carolina or a Clemson fan, that they want their team to win, and that has more of an impact on some people than other things in their lives. And it's just great to have an opportunity to do that and make an impact on people whenever you do win.
It's kind of your assessment of the fumbles the last 2 games. Streeter mentioned kind of a bug, just the work pass. What's kind of the issue there, do you think, with the offense?
No, I don't think there's any issue. I think we just have to, be more intentional. We just have to be intentional about it. I mean, I think we're fine. I mean, we obviously score when we want, make plays when we want. It's just staying consistent, staying focused on the job, and making sure that we continue to try and score every single time we're on the field. But there's no bug or anything like that.
Thank you, Luke. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.